Hey everybody! I'm here today to talk to you about choosing the right kettlebell weight. I will specifically be showing you and telling you how to choose the right kettlebell weight in this full tutorial. Let's get right into the video. There are essentially three things that you need to worry about when choosing the appropriate kettlebell weight. Most of the time, you can probably get one kettlebell weight, a single kettlebell, and you can use it for all of your different exercises as long as it's the lightest one that you'll need. If you get the heaviest one that you'll need, then you can't use it for the lighter exercises. If you get the lightest one that you'll need, you can use it with more reps for the heavier exercises, okay? So you could probably get away with using a single kettlebell. I only have this 10-pound kettlebell. This is the only one that I own, and I'm able to use it for all of my exercises because this is the lightest one that I'll need for the exercises that I'll do. So let's get right into the video. The first factor to think about is what weight would you use with a dumbbell? And you want to go about 10 pounds lighter than what you would use with a dumbbell, roughly 10 or more pounds lighter, minimum 10. So right here I have a 15-pound dumbbell. This is a hex dumbbell right here, hexagonal dumbbell. And this is what I would use for something like a frontal delt raise over here, okay? Now, if I do this, I can go probably 10 to 12 reps like that, okay? Or like this, depending on what form you're using. Don't talk to me about the right or wrong way. Both ways are totally fine, depending on what muscle groups you want to activate. Anyways, this is a 10-pound dumbbell, and I will tell you, this would be too heavy for me to go 10 to 12 reps like that as well. Especially if I'm going like this, right? If I'm holding it like this, I can't go 10 to 12 reps. So what I've done is I go fewer reps than 10 to 12 with this because it's not 10 pounds lighter. So ideally you want to go 10 pounds lighter than what you would use with a dumbbell, at least 10 pounds lighter if you're doing the same number of reps for the same type of exercise. If you go more than 10 pounds lighter, you could probably do more reps. If you go less than 10 pounds lighter like this, 15 to 10 is only 5 pounds lighter. 15 pounds on the dumbbell, 10 pounds on the kettlebell, it's only 5 pounds lighter. I'm doing fewer reps. I'd probably do 7 to 8 reps, okay? So that's my rule of thumb. You should always go lighter, especially because with a dumbbell, you're doing like a slow and controlled movement. With a kettlebell, you're doing more explosive movements. You don't want to injure your muscle groups because when you're swinging it, right? When you're putting it up in the air, you're pressing it up in the air, if it's too heavy, even if you can do the same number of reps, you might risk injury or discomfort, and you want to avoid that. Trust me, okay? As someone who's pulled the rotator cuff, who's torn the rotator cuff, just believe me, you don't want to go through it. Avoid it at all costs. Avoid it at all costs. So that's the first factor. About 10 or more pounds lighter than you would go on a dumbbell. The second factor is always better to go too light than too heavy. Like I said before, if you only have a single kettlebell, try and get the lightest one that you'll need and just do more reps for the heavier, for the exercises that you're capable of going with a heavier weight on, okay? If you can use multiple kettlebells and you're not sure what weight you need, go too light because you can always increase it after. So I know for a fact that basically I would be going with a 5-pound weight. I would be using a 5-pound weight, and then I would see that, oh, it's probably a bit too light, so I would go to a 7-pound weight and I would stick there. It's better than going 10 pounds and it's too heavy. So go too light. It's better to go too light than to go too heavy. Always keep that in mind, okay? Trust me, like I said, you want to avoid injury because going slightly heavier might allow you to gain 1% more muscle. But if you go too heavy and you injure yourself and you put yourself out of commission for even a week, you're going to lose 100% of your gains for that entire week. So trust me, it's better to go too light and you can always do more reps. Okay? The third factor is that when you're measuring the weight that you should choose, you should be able to do no fewer than 3 reps with it, but no more than 14 or 15 reps. And I say that because, some people choose a weight where they can do like 30 reps. That's probably too light. It's going to be hard to gain a significant amount of muscle using that. It'll take a lot more work and a lot more time of doing the reps. You're going to be working out for 3, 4, 5 hours a day. Who has the time to do that? If you have the time to do that, you might as well go a bit heavier, and then you'll be able to do it in less time and do something more productive than hitting the weights for that long. Nothing wrong with working out for that long, but there's no point. If your gains are going to be what you can achieve in an hour and a half, why would you spend 5 hours working out? That's what I mean by that. I spent 4 hours at the gym before in my younger days when I was ripped, but it was because I got 4 hours worth of gains. So always keep that in mind, okay? And you should be able to do at least 3 reps. If you're going for a personal best, that's a different story. But if you're working out to try and gain muscle and be fit, then you got to be able to do at least 3 reps at the minimum, but realistically more like 5. Because, if you do 3 reps at a really heavy weight, you risk injury if that's all they can do is those 3 reps. It's better to go for something like 5, and then you're less of a risk of injury and more of a chance of getting those gains with those 5 full reps. And you're probably going to be better off at getting your full range of motion. If I give you 3 reps like this, right? Right, like this. Okay, yeah, that's great, fantastic. You're not going to have any gains, right? It's better to be able to do 5 with a lighter weight all the way through the full range of motion, okay? So that's basically it. Essentially, that's how to choose the right kettlebell. Those are the 3 factors. Just to recap: 1, at least 10 pounds lighter or more than the dumbbell equivalent that you would be using. 2, it's always better to go too light. So start at a lighter weight and work your way up until you know that you've achieved your goal weight, okay? And then 3, you should be able to do no fewer than 3 or realistically 5 reps, like I said, but no more than 12, 14, 15 reps, okay? That's sort of your range that you're working with. That's it. At the end of the day, it doesn't matter how big you look, how muscular you look, you gotta choose the right weight, right? You know, like I used to be able to curl 60-pound dumbbells, bicep curls, okay? I cannot do that now, although my arms probably are the size, it's roughly the same size as they were before when I could do that. I can't do that now, so it doesn't matter what you look like you can curl or what you look like you can do. What matters is what you can do to get gains and prevent injury, okay, and discomfort. So that's it. That's basically it. That is essentially how to choose the right kettlebell weight. And with regards to style and stuff, there's many different styles. They all work in a very similar manner. Choose the color that you like, choose the style that you like. That's up to you. That's your own personal preference, and that's basically it. If you like this video, please be sure to give it a thumbs up. Let me know what you think down below as a comment. And of course, be sure to subscribe for more great videos just like this one. And that's all I have for you today. Thanks for watching.